Winter followed by a hot summer. So will the profits of British energy companies go down because of a lack of demand, or up because the prices being charged to customers have been left too high? That's the debate today after the energy regulator Ofgem claimed suppliers were on track to double the profit they made from customers to more than £100 per family. The British gas owner Centrica hit back, reporting that its profits had gone down. CNBC's UK business editor Helia Ebrahimi has been sifting the evidence.
From cooking our food to heating our homes, we all know the cost of energy is on the rise. Today, we heard two very different stories about what is actually happening to our bills. First, the regulator said that profits at the big six energy companies seem to have doubled. But at the same time, our biggest supplier, British Gas, said that its profits had fallen by 25%. With the argument just heating up, who are we actually to believe? Ofgem, the regulator, said that despite wholesale gas prices being at a 4-year low, companies are failing to pass that saving on to customers, leading to profit margins doubling for business. The big six say that they're having to buy their gas at different prices over the last 2 years in an attempt to hedge the cost and protect consumers from market turbulence.
The gas we're selling today, we bought some 2 years ago, and the way energy companies do this is they actually will buy gas forward to protect customers from volatile price events. If we see an opportunity to reduce prices, and this is really important, we will absolutely take it.
So, the boss of Centrica, the owner of British Gas, says that energy companies are doing consumers a favour. Then why has Ofgem said that big energy is doing the opposite? Critics think the regulator is now fighting to salvage its own reputation after Labour called for it to be disbanded.
At the start of 2013, Ofgem went out and said the industry is going to be making £120 per customer. Well, again, people said, that's a profit and that number's big. Well, it wasn't a profit, and that estimate was wildly inaccurate.
But why,
the answer was actually
£53.
Well, I think those are the questions you've got to ask Ofgem.
But the regulator doesn't seem to trust the industry either.
Well, I think first of all...
And is worried that consumers are being overcharged.
Well, the regulator has a responsibility to get their own statistics right. I think that when you estimate, give the impression that companies are going to make £120 profit and the actual result is 53, you should put your hand up and say, sorry, I got it wrong.
The problem is that as this row is cooking between regulators, companies and politicians, customers seem to have got overlooked. Who's got it wrong then? Is it the energy companies or is it the regulator? They seem to be turning on each other.
What's really wrong here is we don't have an agreed set of data about how well the companies are doing now and how well they're going to do in a year's time. It is absurd that we have regulators and companies fighting, having a spat in public about such basic information. Until we have this sort of information, there is no chance that consumers can have any trust.
This is all meant to be settled next year with a Competition Authority investigation just as we go into the next election. But right now, it still looks like an unappetising mess.